mediums David Wells and Ian Shillitoe be able to scratch beneath the surface and reveal who is haunting Stafford's ancient high house.
We'll just stop a minute, sorry.
The energy that's left in here is very, very masculine.
This one's up and down the stairs, male.
There's some sort of secret, there's some sort of, they don't know why this stuff's being, it has to be hidden from everybody outside.
Accidental death.
He was basically, had his life ended.
Ancient High House has stood in the centre of Stafford for over 400 years. It's a place that looks grand, but as mediums David Wells and Ian Shillitoe may be about to reveal, this building is said to still hold the energies of those who once lived or worked here. Historical evidence shows that Stafford played its part in plenty of political upheaval. So in line with its modern-day role as a museum, the Civil War room was first to grab David's attention.
So it's quite difficult for you because, of course, you've got all these visual clues here, so you've got to ignore them and cut through that.
Yeah, it's not just the figures. I was aware of royalist officers around the place, but only in residuals. But some of the corridors, and certainly this room, feels like living spaces. But there's also a sense of confinement. So it seems as if they're imprisoned, but they're playing backgammon or chess or something. Do you know what I mean? They're educating themselves. They're not shackled to the doors or being whipped or, you know, any of that business.
And as far as activity-wise in here, are you just picking up on the residual energy, or is there a particular spirit that's active in here?
No, not at all. It's just residual. But it's the old thing, people may see, smell or sense things in here because, again, they have a natural gift.
Yeah.
So someone could walk in here and they might hear something, smell something. So, like, they might hear pieces moving or smell tobacco smoke or something, but it's just that residual energy. We'll just stop a minute, sorry. Just sensing some residual energy. Wait a minute, it's active energy.
Oh, right.
Because it's stronger.
Just as you said that, the y-axis on this EMF meter went up. It went up by about 12 milligauss, which is a huge jump.
Really? So exactly the same time?
It's exactly as Dave was saying, stop. And I was reading the meter there.
This one's up and down the stairs, male, up and down the stairs. Very quickly, very businesslike. He's medical, some way, shape or form medical, because he's wearing a medical tunic, you know how they have the button things down the side.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know he's not a chef.
That's quite modern.
Yeah, so he's wearing, like, buttons down the side.
And this medical person, he's up and down. So he's active here?
He is active here, yes, definitely.
What time period would you put him at?
He could be late Victorian, right at the early part of you know, when medicine became less astrological and more scientific.
Yeah.
Are you seeing anything are you seeing a stethoscope? Are you seeing anything else that might indicate to us what sort of doctor or what sort of medical person
He's got, he seems to have like just one eye.
A monocle.
Well, no, it's built out. You know the things that built out and they put different lenses on to make it...
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what he's got on his head, one of those.
So I know what sort of medicine person we're talking about.
Do you? Because I don't.
Shall I say?
Yeah.
Well, I think with that particular eyepiece, you might be talking rather than a dentist.
Possibly, yeah.
Somebody that would be focusing in and leaning over.
Maybe so. Every room has a different theme to it. It's weird, isn't it?
This is why, you know, you can't actually take any notice of what you see.
No.
Because it's all just been put here, it just bears no relevance. every time you see a bed, you want to go, oh, Yodi haunted bed. But it's not.
It's
I'm
not.
sure that one definitely isn't.
Anything in here?
I'm just aware now of a female figure in the property wandering around. Don't think she's necessarily associated with this room.
I had 2 fresh batteries on this. I've definitely checked them.
We've had this problem all day.
And, I've had 2 now.
We can.
How long have they been on the camera for?
They've been on the camera for since we began the walk round.
Oh, so they are fresh.
Oh.
yeah, they're fresh. No, they're fresh. We charge them up. They're fresh. Yeah.
And that's something that's been happening all day.
All day we did the interviews from the eyewitnesses. John put 2 full batteries on, 200% on there, and it lasted 15 minutes.
And having just learned of at least 2 battery-powered failures in just a few hours, another power source would draw our attention in the room next door.
I see, I've not been in this room. Oh, wow. Mr. Man behind the counter.
Oh,
What was that?
that light bulb just went out.
Is there anyone here?
Yes. It's difficult because of the vigil, because it does seem like a shopkeeper, but one thing I would say is that visual there, I'm trying my best to ignore it. This doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right to me at all. Even the outfit's not right. The outfit's overdressed.
Who is the man that I said when the light bulb went? Who's in here then? Is this a different person to the dentist?
Yes, yeah, this is a little man. I'm getting the words family business, so I guess it's a family man. There's the and son to it. He certainly has one son. So whatever he called it was something, then it would have extended to and son.
Okay.
I think the child might be called Billy. The father's name must have been Billy or William, because the boy is named after him. It seems to me the boy is named after him. A very gentle man, very connected to the whole community. So councillor, mayor, that type of thing. So extraordinarily active in Stafford. Is it Marson, his surname?
Is it? Yes, apparently. Richard Felix is giving that funny look of, oh my gosh, yes, you've got it right again.
Okay, because it's a sign. It's like a signage. It's like, William Marson, but he's really drawing attention to Anne's son. So this is clearly something he's very proud of.
Yeah.
I can feel something in here. Little girl is in here. It's almost like she's in the middle of the room and she's playing, she's spinning around. I have a sensation with this girl that she's not alone. Spiritually she might be alone because she's haunting alone. She's extraordinarily happy. She's a really happy little thing.
How old?
She's probably about 10 at the maximum, but there's a feeling of other girls having been here, and I don't know whether this used to be a school at some point as well, because I can hear kids singing. You know how they used to sing their tables?
Yeah.
They seem quite privileged children. They seem like an orphanage or something.
Okay.
They seem well dressed, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
And
Right.
would she have died when she was about 10, or is she just showing herself as that age?
She's shown herself that age, and I think you're right, I think she did die. Accidental death involving horses in some way. I can hear that clatter.
Oh, right.
She
So
could have been
riding
run over.
accident.
Or run
run
over
over.
by a carriage or horses. I think she was under a horse rather than on top of a horse.
Right. Oh, poor thing.
But she seemed quite happy now.
Yeah.
She's not. Again, she's not a wailer. She's not a woe is me. She's actually more likely to be tugging this.
And this room is done out in the Victorian era. Is this, again, a completely different feel to it? It's not as it seems?
The room itself doesn't feel as it, the things around it don't feel right to me. They don't feel real